Alright guys, so here is how I made my brother's birthday feast. It was D&D inspired, some recipes being from the Critical Role cookbook, which he got for a birthday present for one of his friends. Here's me doing his cake. So he asked for a store-bought cake, which, weird choice, but as long as he was happy. I also made some carrot cake slices and some chocolate muffins, as you're seeing here. The muffins were from the D&D cookbook, except the cake base was my own recipe. I also made some bread, and then I was making this mushroom top toast, which is another recipe from the book, and then I also made the recipe of the pocket bacon from the book. Those are the only recipes I did from the book. Most of the other dishes were just some that I knew were his favorites. And it went really well, actually. I have a massive passion for cooking, and cooking is definitely how I show my love to people in my life. So, yeah, here I am just chopping up the garlic for the mushroom toast. And basically, how I cooked that was I put the garlic and some thyme in a pan. I cooked it down with some butter until it was bubbling nicely, and then I just sort of cut the mushrooms up, and once it was nice and cooked I sort of just evenly coated the mushrooms in the butter. Here I am making the carrot cake icing. The carrot cake was really good and it was a little bit too sweet for my liking, but it was really good other than that. Here I am chopping up tomatoes for the bruschetta I did. My family loves bruschetta. It's just one of our favorite things to do. Italians, please don't get mad at me. I know I probably don't make it right. Here was the pork joint I made, and here was the gammon steak I used to do the pocket bacon. Now, in the UK, it's really hard to get really nice thick cuts of bacon, so this was my easiest method. And then I just topped it with some spices, and it ended up tasting pretty good. I'm not a big fan of sweet bacon, but my brother decided to also use a little bit of like maple syrup on it, and it had a really nice flavor. Actually, the sweet and the salty contrasted really well. It kind of tasted like bacon pancakes.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
I didn't quite follow the recipe for pocket bacon from the book exactly. Not gonna lie, for the most part, I kind of winged it more to fit my brother's taste preferences. Um, I'm a narcissist when I cook because I'm like, shit, I know better than everyone, and I just kind of like I'm very used to catering flavors. So if this doesn't look good to you, the recipe version is probably much better. I'm just a terrible cook who can't follow recipes, FYI. Anyways, after I'd seasoned that, I just sort of spread it out on a tray, put it in to bake, and I cooked it for about 25 minutes until it was all quite crispy. And then here I am slicing up a pork belly joint, removing the bone. It was an experience. And here I am seasoning it. Here is a pork joint that I tried to cook. It was messy. And here is the finished product. I think it turned out pretty good. My camera work is horrible. Here's my brother's. Go check him out at LCRU Films and The Hero's Journey. Happy birthday, Ron. I hope the food wasn't too terrible. See you guys next time.